Meanwhile, you got Vitality doing everything that they can to hold on to the crown. But let's see what we got with our agents here. And of course, the first Battleground, Lotus, we saw this earlier on. Compositionally, not much change in here, Mimi.
The biggest difference on this map is that Vitality is playing with the Vise and the Viper versus FUT going for the double duelist. It means Vitality can afford to play slower on their attack side, can re-clear towards A, and on their defensive side have better tools to hard hold sites and to refight space into A. But are sacrificing that utility that makes your macro so much easier in order to put the rookies in positions where they shine. Sop and Zeus have been outstanding this tournament, and they need to again if FUT want to win today.
And you saw Vitality struggling when they started on the attack in that series against HyperX yesterday. They need to get off to a better start here today to continue any sort of momentum they hope to have.
Yeah, and all my eyes kind of just go to Durka there because I want to see what this guy can do. He was a little slow at the start, but then he started to ramp things up in the series. So the question is, has he maintained, or rather, can he maintain the form that he had at the tail end of that last matchup? And of course, deliver this Vitality team the kills necessary to secure those rounds.
If you look at history, there's no doubt he can do it. Durka and Kron, some of the greats, but it's been a damn long time since they've been here.
Folks, it's do or die. Top 4 on the line. We got 2 excellent casters on the mic. Welcome, Bren and Sideshow.
Thank you very much, guys, and I couldn't put it better myself here. This elimination game between EMEA teams is going to be that EMEA on EMEA violence. Do or die for continuity here at the Copper Box Arena to continue that tournament lifeline. Both teams are going to be desperately grasping for it.
And there's a lot of history between these two, recent history as well, as the desk has been going over. The last 2 times that they clashed, 3 maps, bangers, clutches all over the place. I think a lot of the FUT fans would believe that they should have won those games, but they let those crucial moments, some of the most important moments, slip out away from them. The map pools had adjustments as well. Vitality won both times by picking Pearl and winning in ridiculous clutch scenarios. They decided this time to pivot to Lotus. That is a big shift, a big change.
The whole map pool is going to be shifting and changing. Some familiarity in terms of some of the previous times these 2 teams have matched up, but we'll get into that later as we look towards Ascent and possibly Split. It's FUT versus Vitality, pistol round, abound, and it's Vitality's map pick.
Looking to put pressure over towards Mound early here with their utility as they walk 2 players in to contest Sop.
It's a head clean off almost immediately. Sayonara is activating.
2 of the best performing young players from EMEA.
Yeah. Topic. Norma's getting caught onto the cross, but he does manage to take down one with him. It's a good opener here for Vitality. What's going to be opened up now? It's going to be put pressure onto Sociable. A lot to do from this position, already a player down. Nade's going to be sailing into the back here to slide off angle, and he's already done the damage, evened it up. Bought time for the reinforcements to arrive. A short pause, Vitality, no, Durka taking matters into his own hands. Insane shot. Instantly offset once more, but into the 2v1, now to the 1v2. Off to the side, Crostally barely alive. The spike in their grips now. Sayonara left to reclaim it.
No toxins going up.
Crostally goes down to a single shot. They're going to expect him to readjust the angle.
High-low, almost with a collapse, but listen. Well played by FUT. Discipline there to secure up a pistol. Critical one at that, to be honest, with Vitality's map pick.
And Vitality got out to a really good opener too. Proper going 1-for-1 in that spot is nice, but Sociable's done the most here, anchoring on A. He was alone for a while, but played it safe. Playing these nice angles too. We'll be tracking for this whole match that narrative that the desk was again reminding us of Sociable against Yampy, the 2 IGLs, former teammates. Yeah. Sociable learning a lot during his stint on BBL, bringing it to FUT.
There's a lot of history between these 2 teams, between specific players as well, that we'll be making sure to hit as we go through this one. This is a fast and loose play over towards C-Mount, looking to see if they can get potentially some action, a couple of kills going their way on the eco, but Vitality just poking, prodding, see if they can pull out the util, and Sayonara's going for the right click. The Classics are doing decent work. Backside controller, Yedaje only with the Sheriff. He's been swiftly dealt with. Zeus running late to the party here, but he ISO fights up. It's not synced up at all. Probably with a paranoia just going way too wide and cleaned up towards the end. Barely alive, but listen, the job is done. FUT barely get it put together towards the end to secure the anti-eco.
Expect more of these rounds that are coming down to the wire. if rounds like that, where the weapon advantage is so enormous, are being decided on a knife's edge, then I think the rifle rounds will be too. Sob had to come out with some magic there, bailing his team out of trouble. But this has destroyed the bonus round idea. This is just a pure eco, basically, with Sob having a tiny bit of danger in his back pocket and a lot of money to spend on an op in the next round.
They're pretty conservative in terms of investments for just a couple of sheriffs. That one Bulldog to buy around here for Vitality. Great opportunity for them to put one on the board. And they're going to take it slow to begin with.
There's a very large trap set up over here.
There is, yeah.
I'm not sure whose contact they're going to spring it off, but there's 4 players waiting, ready for Vitality.
Difficult for them, but the Viper Wall obfuscates quite a bit. Sociable's going to be taking loose contact here.
2 players in a bait and switch setup behind the box.
Seem to be aware of it, yeah. The ping's coming out. There's 1 kill for them. Sociable go out. How are they going to be triggering this trap play? The clearance of Sayonara's there, but the shot's still ringing out. There's plenty of players here waiting to see if they can respond, but that paranoia is beautiful. Near-sighted the whole lot. Diffuses the danger almost immediately.
Really well played, well controlled there by Vitality. Sayonara's weapon might have also fallen into enemy hands if Profek hadn't been fast enough there to put the punish down. Well handled. But this was not the round that FUT were really investing into. It's the next one where we'll get to see Sop with the operator. Dirk is going to clean up things easily towards the end. He hasn't made the most progress towards the showstopper, which would be probably your biggest ult on the attack side. But Yampi's got his. I think a lot of it is going to come down to where Sop decides to play.
David, nice paranoia, oh yeah.
Yep, okay. Pumping himself up. It was nice. 2 of them getting caught on.
Sop is going to look to try to take this angle Bren over towards Mount.
It's pretty common. We see Neon's been doing this quite a bit. They try and get ahead of the one way that's going to be propped up potentially here. Yep, gliding to the side.
Oh, Profek's on the jump spot angle.
It's a high-low setup. Cooked up here. Vitality waiting for the overextension, perhaps, but look at that sight line. Right on it, just waiting for somebody to peek straight in. Vitality know these angles, though. Not willing to make a mistake too early. They're also going to be aware of the fact that the money, enough of it online, that they're going to be aware that there's a possibility of the op.
Sop can hear the Prowler. He knows his door is going to be open behind him. Starts backing up.
He's in danger here, being squeezed, and there it is. As soon as the door opens up, he's going to have to back up, retreat, heal back. Very good discipline here from Vitality. Slight gap into the corner here. Barrel's poking out. Sop, it's an adjustment and a blind shot in the dark. Doesn't come up with the goods he was looking for.
And now the game's coming back over towards the B-pop. Crostali defending this one with a wall in his face as well. Zeus needs to be pushed off the angle, and Chronicle, he'll start thinking about it.
Onto Rubble, it's Sociable who takes him out.
That's just spam.
Blind spy, yeah, okay. Spam coming through. Now the Nightfall's going to be scattering though, and an attempt to make it over towards the B side. The wall though cuts it out, slows down the approach alongside the Thorns. Wall's going to be broken, but these players are separated out through main. Yet a J
Spike down.
just decimates them. Slams shut the door in their face. Vitality, it's just Profek. There's not really much of a chance of him here.
This is a round where Yampi took his team into a late round B-pop through the Vice wall. Baiting out that Vice utility early on is going to be absolutely crucial to getting past FUT. But you have to make sure that you deal with the op as well, and they never felt confident enough to get close to C. I'm not even sure whether they knew that wall was going to be there for the late round hit. And Kron also gets unlucky, but
yeah,
it still would have been a gamble the way that he takes the fight against Zeus. There's no guarantee he would have been there for that pinch through Blue Room. Vitality are going to have to reassess about that one. Looked fundamentally good from FUT. And these teams, they know each other like the back of their hand. They've played so many times. 6 maps against each other just in this tournament and EMEA playoffs.
That's exactly right. Since 2025, the more recent history between these two rosters, it's always been Vitality taking it though.
Very close games.
They have been close, always been a possibility and a chance of FUT, but that's story of FUT really. Always playing a lot of teams close.
Changing things up here, moving Sops up over towards Rubble.
Yeah.
Yeta J, one away from the Steel Garden, defends with Sociable on the C side. Vitality are taking Mount away and threatening that they could be going for the C exec. The nade might break some Thorns, it does, but they still haven't baited out the Vice Wall, and they don't even know that the Vice Wall is there. It could still be at front B.
Yeah, Sop posted deep over towards A. Viper's going to be causing issues, but he's on the line here. Util primed.
This is the obvious.
Fowler waiting out of sight lines for now. This wall up could pose problems. Sop waiting for now. Crouched. Ready to pounce on the chance, but as soon as the wall goes up, they'll have to respect it.
It's good patience.
Out of the way. Yeah, it is good patience.
You don't want that to drop and then Dirk be already on the line.
And already, we're going to see it now. Just waiting for smokes to generate. First one going to be cutting off that angle and now making a move towards this A side. There's about 30 seconds left. Vitality not with a lot of time to work with here, but the A side isn't being reinforced at all. But DTP might help out. That's going to be Sociable trying to join up towards that blue room angle. How is that happening? Lining up towards the bitter end. It's Zeus who will go down. Sayonara, a massive opener, and out of pit as well. Lays it onto the B site. Giving quite a bit of cover for FUT. Line fire and spam. It'll have to be the name of the game, but retaking with the operator never ideal. And there's Chronicles finding kills like that. It's already decided for FUT.
Slow, methodical round, but Yampi very much in control of this one. Despite not baiting out the Vice Wall, Sop just got pushed back by layer after layer of the smoke utility. That showcases really nicely the power of this Viper Omen comp on Lotus. Sop, he might have to take a risk in some of these rounds and start stepping forwards, risking it. But the more risk you take, the more chance of Vitality you're going to punish and get that opening kill.
Absolutely.
It shows respect this time. Sociable goes trying to lure somebody in.
Kron is going to be sticking around to try and punish him. Sociable, did he even get out of this? He's going to be going down with a ship, but all good.
Not sure that was 100% worth it, but they're going to keep a little bit of damage on the Vitality economy, I suppose.
Okay, instantly. Timeout taken by FUT despite the one-round lead.
I would imagine the coaches want some level of input in order to put Sop's operator in a better position. The way that you just saw him get pushed back and back and back, if he's going to get pushed back like that, he probably needs some help from another teammate to get him on a deeper line. Or at least to get a teammate there ready to fight over it.
Yeah.
I think Vlad, Bambino, there's just a lot of good stuff to talk about with this coaching staff. The prep that they have had coming into the event has been excellent. They reinvented themselves. They started playing quite different compositions, moved Zeus away from the Phoenix. The ideas that they've had, the anti-strats that they've had, it's all been very good. But that's mostly been prep against other regions. They've been the team to eliminate Americas. They've been the team to be able to battle past critical matches with Pacific teams early on. That went against Full Sense. In their matches against Vitality, they've actually struggled with that kind of stuff, with closing out the big rounds.
It's often the case with some of the regional matchups when you play against teams that know you so damn well. Different task, even if the stage is slightly different. We'll see though. It's a battle for both of these teams to see if they can reach new peaks. Vitality, a team that was custom built really to lift trophies. Probably weren't hoping to find themselves in an elimination position, but same can be said for FUT. Now we're going to see a clash potentially over towards this A-Rubble side. See how slow Vitality end up taking this one though. There's going to be that C's nade sailing up towards the side. No one home though. Vitality, they hear all these sound cues. Mass rotation now by FUT.
Vitality don't want to opt into that when the ults are so good from FUT. And immediately you see Zeus starting to transition over towards B. His showstopper could shut down any kind of B reaction.
Where are you?
It's going to be slow though. Durka's got the attack operator. Vitality's going to want to move around the map and put him in positions where he could be able to generate picks.
He's got access to the orb, so he's going to be able to earn a showstopper himself. Just waiting for the right time to do it. They hear some of the Vice util.
They're worried about a trap play as soon as they touch the orb.
Potentially worried about the possibility of the wall being there too.
There.
Unspotted though.
Zeus is leaning in this direction. Spike starts to come. Both of these raises are going to have showstoppers in the back pocket. It's about to get explosive on C.
It's going to be messy, isn't it? Thorn's still not broken. Durka just waiting for the right time to strike here. Possible for cooldowns to come online. And it's going to be sailing. That's towards back pillar. The Thorn's dead as a result of it. Up towards the top. I got angle. Yedaj's job just to really buy time and space for his team to get into the retake. Zeus sidestep with the Prowler. Forwards though, it's an important kill. It's no more showstopper now for the retake. And Vitality going to be taking this one forward. Steel Garden. Yu's going to be cutting away the guns, but Durka out of range of all of it. Close quarters! How is Yampi getting away with it?
This is
still,
wild.
man. He's running a mockery over it and has forced the issue for Sociable. Got to back away. Gotta save the gun for another day.
That entire round, Brand, could not have gone worse for FUT. That is an absolute disaster. Durka didn't even have to use the showstopper. Zeus got killed before he even could. And Yampi's getting away with murder in Waterfall. Sociable doesn't even get to keep the gun. That's a violation.
Yeah, couldn't be worse. 3-3. Backside of the FUT timeout too.
But the only thing that could have gone worse is if Zeus popped the showstopper
Sure,
and
yeah,
ulted himself.
Yeah, exactly. At least they've still got that one for the next round, but the money is not going to be good for FUT.
What happens, guys? Not an easy game already. What happened?
Yeah, give it a chat.
There is a big difference in experience for these two teams. I think that's one of the things that contributed to those missed opportunities for FUT in the last time they played against Vitality. The last 2 times they played against Vitality. Vitality, they've got that experience, they've got that composure that comes with knowing you can win. And FUT had crumbled in some really important rounds.
Yeah, they've
most
shown
of the
examples
time
of
in
it.
post-plants, though, it wasn't like that.
So yeah, this one goes. It's a nice idea. Double up with a high-low. Smoke's still going to be causing issues for them. There's a slight gap in it. It's layered down by FUT themselves. Rotating around here. The slower pace of play by Vitality is definitely doing a lot to pick apart FUT and their position. Paranoia is going to be sent flying forwards here. Another smoke as well. Drop down just to make things awkward over towards Tree. Force the players backing away. Crystalli's getting good information, but again, the weaponry's not good, and we're looking at the B pivot. Crystalli, now you're being pinched. You're looking to one way or the other. Just gonna okay, just trying to back out, being caught completely unaware. Got a little bit of miss here. Snakebite buys a bit of peace of mind for the plan to go down here for Vitality. They are looking well drilled, locked in.
And FUT are looking locked down. Zeus isn't going to want to invest his ult in this situation. Not when they're in a 4v5.
Now we need to see some miracle shots. Rattled out. See the door opened up wide. Sop looking to pull attention towards him, but already stepped up to the challenge. It's Sayonara having an unreal game so far. Shots are just going wide there from the Marshall. Time already ticking. Far and away. Yampi going hunting, looking for the kills. Last one left is Yedajay, and he's not long for the world. So far, Vitality in control.
At the moment, this roster is showing you the potential that it has. This is an incredibly disciplined and successful attack side so far from Vitality. I think this tournament's probably the first time that they are anywhere near living up to the promise, the potential of this roster. It was built as a super team. It's built to go and contest for trophies. If Vitality win here, if FUT win here, you're in a top 4 in a tournament. But they'll be looking further.
Will be.
And we've seen some really solid form from Vitality. But I want FUT to pressure them more than this.
Yeah,
This
the buy round.
next rifle round's got to be it.
It has to be. Early fight over towards A Rubble. Already got the space deep over towards it, but they're hard committing with an abundance of bodies here. As soon as this curtain drops, it's going to be spoiling the surprise. It's Sop. It's quick onto it. Satchels by Turkey just barely gets out of dodge. They don't want anything to do with this one, but there's no fast reaction called for. Sociable's ready and waiting, but he's way out in the open. Yedajay's got to cover his back. Trigger with a wall. This is good for the Vice util, but still hard committed. Door's going to be opening up. Paranoia connecting. Yampi is in trouble. Calling for the bailout, and that's a slow, methodical element that's putting a squeeze. Yedajay trying to stand up toward that pressure. He's eventually going to go down. 3v3.
FUT, though, they were the team that was actually going to be running the trap on Yampi there. Turned the table,
Speed this up!
That's lovely.
Nightfall scatters out. And one shot in the dark does find a mark. That means the plant's not going down. Zeus up onto the flank here. Still with the showstoppers in the back pocket for these teams. Durka not aware at all. The Haunt, big reveal. Lighting them all up. Prophet just looking to see if he can disjoint. Snap back away from the seas, but it's all watched for. Sop puts him into the dust, into the grave. 4-4 now. FUT not giving up so lightly.
And they needed that one to work. Sop finally finds a moment to be able to have some value. Sayonara drops the ball there, hoping to get the punish. But Sop's quicker on the trigger. And that horn was everything.
Yeah.
Don't swing the... Don't think they were supposed to swing that.
No.
According to Scott's
Doesn't seem
game
like
plan
it,
that he
does it?
built for them.
There.
Zeus utilized the showstopper previous round. It feels like Durka's just been holding on to his forever.
Waiting for the right time to use it and strike, but see how this gets utilized now. This is again, Vitality heavy over towards this A presence, but they've got nobody watching any of these areas. Sop, so damn brave. Deep push out towards B. Flank is going to be approaching, surrounded on every front. Vitality not aware of this. They've been doing a lot of pump fakes into A, trying to pull out some of the util and then pivoting into B. Still Garden though. Feels like a full committal. Someone's going to be let loose. Proc deaded. Zeus is going to be hard onto the flank here. Hearing all these sound cues. Prophet's going to try and put a stop to it. He does. Single-handedly going to be holding this one back. The Tab seeing if he can pull more out. FUT just being baited into these fights. Massive player advantage now for Vitality. Turk is still with this ultimately. Prophet is being surrounded here. Put the switch, sidestep in this one, but Social has a bullet to the dome. Puts him down, out towards that backside now with the overdrive, already finding their footing. This is just Turkish aim. Entirely empowered onto the retake. Biding their time well there.
Turka still not using the showstopper in that spot. Never felt comfortable to be able to pop it. Didn't get the read on when FUT were going to attack them. What a fumble from Vitality. They actually dealt with the first wave of that fairly nicely, had good post-flank positions. Coaches are not going to be happy about that one. It's a 4v3 where you have Razal in a post plan. You should be able to convert that, but as you said, FUT swarm in.
Pop the results.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying it.
And he hits the timeout.
Yep, pen on the notebook, timeout button hit.
Durka,
why didn't you use
Is the button working, Durka?
Well,
it is a tactical timeout, though, not a tech timeout. So I think his L button is presumably still working.
Yep. That could be the Coinbase win con.
Yeah, I think the Coinbase win condition is for them to actually use some of their ultimates
the ult
in this
button
spot.
is, yeah.
But I think what they're trying to do is play fairly slowly and get a read on what FUT are going for, but they didn't have the information. In that round, all 5 grouped up towards Rubble. And FUT, to their credit, it's a really good idea to be going for something unusual like that B push in a round where you have a big ult disadvantage, because you get the flank retake going, and that's where Sop can shine. What was FUT's big strength of being able to bulldoze over G2? It was how tight they were playing.
Yeah.
And their spacing, the way that they traded off each other. I think you saw it demonstrated there with Sop and Crostali.
Fundamentals just being rock solid. FUT have let that slip at times when they let the mental, the pressure, I think, at the moment take over. But for now, we're seeing a very strong start from FUT. They might finally be able to best Vitality this year. Early days yet, of course, map 1, but pressure is on Vitality. Sop again with his op line. He's going to be taking it nice and early. Deep walk up from both sides here. Yampi with his haunt, holding it out. And as soon as the curtain drops again, this is going to be carnage. Stepping forwards, it's broken. Sociable's right there, and there it is. Aims trained, Durka's finding it, but he snaps to the side back again. Spike going to be reclaimed. It's a fight that is one out, favored for Vitality with a player advantage.
A pretty important tack timeout, I'd say. Durka hits the ult, comes back, lands down to earth, spins and hits another. Creates a player advantage for his team.
Vitality, though, not eager to rush into anything.
No, they love slowing the rounds down in situations like this. A little bit like Lev.
TP is straight onto the B side, looking to see if he can spot out, poke out the positions. It's going to be walls deaded, Thorns on top of it. Sop is right there, he's only got the operator though. That is brave as anything! Paranoia won't matter. Still secures the shot. Lightning fast with it in. Yedajay waiting to play off this pressure. 2v2, oh my! It's a decent try by FUT. Vitality though, just a little bit better.
Sop felt like he had to bail even after getting the punish there onto Durka. Allowed a little bit of a gap for the rest of Vitality to come in. Oh, look at that movement. Ridiculous from Durka. And well held on the angles here from Kron and Profek. Closing out the round. Another close situation that goes away Vitality. Brings them up 5-5. And it pushes FUT's economy back down into the dirt. I think the big thing, though, that Yampi's still not quite doing is baiting out the Vice wall early on. That was a bit tricky there. They asked a lot of Durka.
Really did, but he delivered. Same to be said when Kron and Profit were left into it.
Oh, they don't even have it this round because it's Nico.
They're not even choosing to invest into it. We're going to see this one fast, whipping its way across, but there's plenty of players waiting over towards C-Mount. Hold on, doors opened up. Turkey might be in a bit of trouble here. Paranoia's good. Getting that blind. It's up to Yampi to see if he can defend over the shoulder with the rifles. They are looking to put that squeeze on. Just dissecting the hold over towards it. It's a risky idea by FUT, but when they've got the weaker weapons, you can understand it.
And it's also good protocols from Vitality. You see the way that Durka tucks. It looks like he's in the open. It looks like he could be punished. But Yampi's got his back from a very long angle there as the other players come through round 2.
Durka's form keeps building up to 12 kills now.
Yeah, I'll get another ult online by the time we get into the final round, perhaps.
Close to it, just 3 away. They're going hunting for the stragglers then. Vitality, flawless from them. They take the lead in this half. That's despite losing the pistol round.
They're looking strong on their map pick. Could have been some questions when they didn't go towards Pearl. They have a permaban. They have a map that they do not want to play, so it creates that open question for Vitality.
I think it's Yampi one tap.
That's the question we got later on. I mean, map 2 of Ascent. Vitality have been banning it a lot. We'll see when we get there. For now, one more round to play in this half, and one more half yet to be played. Sop immediately up onto the line. This shot just goes wide. He's moving. Inaccuracy. Bullet going to the skybox.
That's lucky for Profek.
It really is. Same slow beginnings by Vitality. Heavy leaning over towards A, but they never want to rush into things.
Sop takes another shot, just indicating that he's there. Still stays in position, though. They are leaving A completely up to Yedajay. He's got the Steel Garden in his back pocket. They're hoping that that's enough.
It's so much pressure to place on his shoulders. Wall's being scoped out, baited out now. It's going to indicate quite a bit. Vitality have been leaning into the B splits off the back of this one. The Paranoia is good to see if they can push this back and away already. Space taken. Sayonara's already that deep into it over towards Blue Link.
That's incredible patience from Yedajay, not just ripping the ult there. Even though he was hit by the Paranoia, he still was just waiting to see, are they running at me? No, it's a pump fake. He saves the ult. That could be the round winner right there.
Really could. It's a massive tool to save for this one. And again, door's going to be opening up wide, but Yedajay just needs to tight, see if he can survive this
30
one.
seconds left.
No real commitment from Vitality. They're looking for a little bit more. The horn's going to be broken. Yedajay does spoil. Revealed his position. That's a knife ball now with a Steel Garden going to be let loose and unleashed. But over towards the B side, this is Vitality taking Searching over towards it. Plan is down already deep into CT and over towards Heaven. Sayonara is capitalizing. Yedajay now feeling like he has to fight his way out of a box. Plant's already down. The time pressure already mounting here. This is FUT that are scrambling for any sort of foothold as Profek. Bullet to the dome. Yedajay taken out. Snapping to the side. It's a leg shot, but not enough for the kill. Massive player advantage again. Durka with that watchful eye. Now with a showstopper earned up. There's damage done. Softening up Sop. But what more can you really do from this? Oh, what is that? Vitality. Almost beginning to end here, but they were in complete control for a select few rounds. 7-5 at the half.
And when Durka gets his ult online, he rips it immediately this time. Stylish as well, the way that he finished off that kill. Crazy. Yedajay did what he could, but the rest of his team let that massive gap in B be a big problem.
Certainly did here. Still could be anyone's game. 7-5. Hell of a competitive half overall. But for now, Frankie is standing by. We're going to send it down to the co-streamer booth. We've got the biggest FUT fan in the world standing by.
This is a really serious matter. We've had several noise complaints from the co-streaming area because allegedly a British man has been seen in a FUT jersey yelling, screaming, chanting over the balcony, and he matches your description, sir. What have you got to say for yourself?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to push back. You know, we had the EDG game. There was a lot of EDG fans here rooting against FUT, so I'm just trying to push back the tidal wave. I mean, we got Yinsu supporting Vitality over there. Boaster's there, you know, supporting them as well, telling me Vitality going to win 2-0. We got biased casters here, Josh, Sideshow, Wilkinson, supporting Vitality as well. So I'm just trying to push back from all the bias against FUT.
You're also contractually obliged to as well.
I mean, but I'm leaning in hard, you know.
I can hear you're leaning in hard. I need you to teach me and the audience some FUT chants.
You want me to do one right now?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I mean, this is a once in a lifetime. I'm gonna stand up. Cameraman, get ready. Okay, here we go. And Sociable came over from Navi. He only wants to play with Crystalli. And Sop came over with a message. A full fan, don't play for free. That might have been a bad word. I didn't say. You're very lucky that I remembered.
Yeah, I might have been fine. I never normally give my microphone away, but I did it for you because I think FUT needed that right now.
Yeah, they probably did. I mean, To be honest, I still feel okay. 7-5, still winnable for sure. So hopefully they can just win a second pistol here. You know, start hitting that C site with double duelist and win the game. Hopefully.
And if they win, do you oil up? Is that the word you use?
Let's end the interview there. That's been a great interview, I think. Let's cut it there.
Okay, cool. Well, I hate to disappoint the people holding the TNV oil up signs, but never mind. Let's head back to the game.
Just unreal. I don't think they're disappointed. I mean, they've been waiting for years at this point.
He's committed to doing it if FUT win the entire tournament.
There you go. One more reason to root for FUT.
There you go.
It's just unreal. Okay.
It has been a competitive half, but I think the thing that he's not discussed there is that FUT won the initial pistol. And so they probably need another, it feels like, to be able to get back into this, or big performances from Zeus and Sop on the double duelist entry.
Deep Haunt nice and early here, and you're right. Pistol rounds potentially going to be required and essential at that. Vitality. Tricky setup over towards B main. Bait and switch. Sayonara is going to be tight here, but he does reveal his position. And now stepping forward, he's going to try and fight this paranoia. It's good, yet he's just blind firing, backpedaling. Somehow comes up with a kill. Now we're seeing a pivot over towards that blue room. Durka. Bad time to quit to the reload, yet somehow still living with it. 40 HP and a dream. Nate's going to be recoiling, rebounding, pushing him back and away. How is Durka still alive? Sail from multiple directions here. Shot through the wall, barely alive here. Softened up the foot opposition. Propek cleans that kill up. Anyone's game still, but Chronicle off onto that lurk angle. Has main control now, but going to be put down. Into the grave once more. Sop, somehow finding two. And a 2v2 is what we've landed into. Propek, Snappy, and Yampy. Right off that pressure, arrives just in time.
They're getting such big performances out of key players in these moments, Vitality, to shut down similar attempts on the other side. A 2K from Sop. There's suddenly belief, and it gets dashed. Vitality's pistol going 1-for-1 here on Lotus. They've just been better in the rifle rounds.
He should be under you. David, can you just do something?
That's a classic call from Yampy. FUT now under a lot of pressure. Once they get the rifles back, they're going to be down quite a lot. Assuming the Vitality can clean this one up, and Durka's good for it with the Outlaw, man.
Opportunity to feast for him. Build up to another ult. It's far away now, but with the Outlaw, you never know. You see that deep smoke lay it down. What's not going to be dealt with. Does get a reveal onto Propek, but a deep TP surely with a punish. They're trying to step up to it. Classics finding a couple of targets. Sayonara.
That's risky. That's risky.
Is anything vulnerable, but I think they know. Inclination. Shots going wide. Still it's traded. You're handing over potential weapons if they can be reclaimed. Bulldog. Zeus's hands now still walking forward. There is danger still here. Plant now a full committal. Satchel to try and push this back, but Durka's not clear in the corner. Another Satchel. Zeus is forwards. Sidestepping. Kron hits the mark, hits the shot. Spectre in hand, but YetaJ exchange of hands with the weapon right now. He's going to be revealing his position, just spotting these players out. Sidestepping. Chronicle masterfully trying to dodge and weave. Leaves it into that Yampy's hands. YetaJ ran down. And all secured in the end by Yampy himself.
So many rounds that just come so close. And yet FUT are missing that extra piece to get them across the line. In this round, they had no weapons. It's a mad play from Sayonara, that one, honestly. Straight through the snake fight. And YetaJ.
My brain is disconnected right now.
Durka saying his brain is disconnected. He just walked out into the open and got whacked by Zeus. They're elevating the cortisol levels of the coaches. But it's pretty similar, to be honest, with round two. Both of these teams almost lost after converting the pistol.
And it's a potent eco from both teams. You're exactly right. Mirrored. Means that it's not going to be really a proper eco from Vitality. They got the Outlaw, but investing into a couple of pistols. Not too much in terms of bite.
Everybody's got full armor as well on FUT. So in theory, Durka shouldn't be able to find too many opportunities with this weapon.
Yeah, they're not risking it, but they are going for an aggro peak push out towards B. That's going to be silently a wedge inserted into the middle of the map here. The wall's going to be stunting them for now. If there's any attempt of a retreat back over towards A or C from any of these players, they might get cut up.
Propek could go for a teleport, but I think someone would hear it. Depends if he can find just the perfect timing.
Yeah. But just slowly looking to see if they can take control, baiting out The Vice will at least over towards the C side, but the rotations are called for Vitality. Stacking over towards A now. Durka, shots actually connecting, at least with one of them. It's going to be Sociable, knocked down to 61.
At some point, these A and C players, they have to reunite, and they're going to have to go through or past Sayonara and Profek.
And already you can start to see the damage might be done here. Profek gearing up for it. Level of awareness. Rifle aim is on point, but the bait and switch. Sayonara just dips straight past the wall. See if they got that level of awareness. They do hear it. It's calmed out. Boombot going to be broken as a result. So they're at least getting some ground, but not aware of this one. Durka to close now. Being ran down. This is carnage. And already going to see these players squaring up. Yambi with that rifle reclaims, able to put a bullet to the dome. Zeus finally stopped, but that outlaw in the hands of Sop gets to work now. Through the door, Kron. Stray shots. Maybe an opportunity here. Shell's going to be pointing this one out though. FUT, you need to see that discipline and the high-low setup is exactly what they needed to navigate it.
Really nice there towards the end from FUT. Some absolute carnage moments in the middle of that, as you're saying. Durka trying to keep them back with the blast packs. Madness. Definitely a dangerous moment there when Profek's got the Sheriff trained, but FUT have navigated it fairly well, kept their economy looking good, and importantly got up to the first ult. Zeus outpacing Durka with more access to those ult orbs, more access potentially to the plants as well. My eyes are on him. Zeus has been one of the players that has stepped up the most from FUT. I think putting him onto stuff like the Raze has just opened his world up.
It's been activated. Slow takeover towards this a rubble fight. Hot shots as well about, and that's going to be a showstopper. Committed! Players are retreating, but Zeus is biding his time, holding it down for now, but he doesn't know which way to commit it. This one dissipating. Off the back of all that pressure, at least they have taken side control. Clearance now towards A, but there are players home now. Reinforcements arriving. Vitality rapidly approaching. Snakebite ricochets back. It's going to be delaying that plan for a little bit now, and players are flooding all the way in. Bodies, rifles while training to the angles here. Yambi's doing so much damn work surrounding them. Steel Garden is going to be pulled out. Forcing them back and away here. Vitality going to be locked down to the secondaries, but sidestepped here. There is chaos being called for. Sociable trying to take advantage of it, but there's still a player down. Plan will go down. Wasn't pushed back this time by Vitality, going exploring with the risky plays. Punished by Chronicle himself, sidestep. Good movement by Profek. The trade might be there, but yet a J. Not long for the world. Beautiful fundamentals from Vitality.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of describing it. Chronicles holding the stairs push. Durka is the only player to get hit by the Steel Garden and yet protected the entire time. One player over towards that drop, one player in heaven. There was no way for FUT to be able to get in on the site and actually grab that kill. Sayonara and Profek just did such a great job at creating that control and waiting to group back up. At this point, FUT desperately needs something, anything. They are down and they are losing almost all of these rifle rounds. They're going to take a tactical timeout here. Hey, it looks like Vitality maybe should have been picking Lotus in the previous games that they played against them.
I mean, apparently, and they're going to be set up for success as well moving forward. I don't know what FUT can cook up at this point. The money, bottom of the bargain bin. That's what they're scraping for when it comes to weaponry. FUT don't have a lot.
I think you've got to be hoping if you're FUT. You know, Vlad, he'll give them an idea for the next rifle round, but on this eco, you're just hoping that Sop could pick up an ult orb and go crazy with the Neon ult somewhere. Yeah. You really are just relying on someone having a hero round to get you back into this game.
I hard agree. So one of the hopes potentially to pull some of the ultimates out of Vitality, because it's starting to build up to some of the big ones. Some of the biggest ones they've already got, so...
It is Vitality's map pick, but my God, they're playing like it. Yeah. It's been a very, very clean game so far.
It's competitive up to a certain point, but now firmly in the driving seat, 4-round lead. Might look to make it 5.
A scrap over towards Mound where Zeus lands an early kill with the Vandal. Hey, there could be chances for FUT.
Possibilities. The hero rifle in his hands. So just going to be meeting it though. Horn's going to be broken and dealt with there. Well, smoke going to be layered down. Just a fake like they could be fighting over towards C-mount control, but dissipating and pulling back now.
Sop would love to get that ult orb.
It really would. Door opens up. It is going to force Chronicle to at least Rock can det some of the util, the Thorns, and the Wall's going to be already triggered. DTP's up and about. This is FUT looking like they do want to commit into this one. No messing around, there's no pump fakes. Walking away all the way into the site, but that controlled element of vitality. Steady hand and steady aim. It's got them this far, already got that player advantage situation. It's up the top. Overdrive now, offloaded. He's gliding his way all the way into the back, forcing out the ultimates forwards. Can't quite square for the fight properly. 1 HP to Decay kicking in, sidestep of the C's forwards again, but his rifles just too potent in the hands of Vitality here. They have to use the one ult for their trouble.
Another great round, another controlled round, another one where FUT crash up against the rocks to no avail. Vitality simply hold strong in good positions. High-low, punish onto SOP, stopping them from running away with the round. And every time it feels like FUT are building up a little bit of momentum, it gets ruined. Into the next, big ult advantage favors Vitality once again. They've been allowing FUT to get into the sites. You can see 4 of these rounds have been based on retakes. They're happy for FUT to get in as long as they don't control the important positions. Chronicles left alone on C because he has that steel garden in his back pocket to play with.
Be able to delay even if FUT do speed up here. It's himself up. Nade's going to be rebounding. Gold to try and delete some of that util, but it's just Zeus the one deleted. Experience being showcased as Sayonara immediately inserting himself into a one-and-done position. Something for Chronicle to play off of alongside Durka.
Durka rotated very quickly with the showstopper.
Smoke might cause issues here. SOP just walks up onto the line, and now we see a showstopper used. Just goes wide here.
Damage.
Damage done, but no kills claimed. It's 4v4, 1 minute onto the mark.
Profex reinforced as well. There's still 3 players here.
It's a dangerous position for FUT to be in.
I mean, a pivot B here looks great.
Think about it, perhaps. Door's going to be open and wide. YJ does have the space already. The wall to deal with. It hasn't been baited out. TP from Sociable. Dips his way all the way in. This time it. Yeah, the wall's going to be going up. Cuts him out. Eventually fading away here. Vitality showing that patience when it comes to the retakes, and they have big ults for it.
30 seconds left.
That goes down, though.
Chronicles ult surely going to be the go signal. Profex still with a paranoia to play off as well. Yappy, Profex, Kron, they still have so many tools to deal with this.
But stacked up.
FUT have to find a player to be fair to them. They've got outside of the steel garden.
There's 3 players out of range of it, but it's going to be predictable in terms of the locations. Look at that, it's a paranoia and a nade. It's perfect with the util. Push these players wide out to the extremities, and it puts the pressure onto the A main. A bit of raw random spam rifles at hand. YJ just come up with that one still. It's that deep TP, Profek shuts it all down, and now the defuse can be stuck with safety in mind. Surely not. Deep push, SOP trying to find it. And now they know nobody's on it. Has to be the full stick. Chronicle with a tap, looking to pull them out, but he's already lost the wing cons. Looking for the kill. But at this point, around 1 out, FUT barely able to find the perfect line, the path to victory in the midst of all of that.
They hold on by the skin of their teeth there. Crostali with a big ultimate, knocking all of the sound cues away from Vitality and playing their health as well. Spam delivers the kill onto Yampi. And then that push back through, pulling more and more players off of the defuse. The damage is large, but they need these rounds on the board. And they're still going to be able to get a buy together. It's only Crostali that has to go with the Guardian.
Where are you?
Needs to be dealt with here. It's not broken, it's a big reveal. Reveals at least that TTP has crossed up and towards the side, but they do defend it with Durka taken out. Player with a hot hand. Not going to be available anymore, and as Pink's out with the gun. To see if they can exchange a Guardian for a bit of a better weapon, and Vitality is scrambling, just backpedaling, looking to see if they can survive. What is that? Just with a Guardian, spamming through the smoke.
Momentum shifted in this game here. FUT putting together one big round, and now in a 5v3. They can start closing this gap. Got to be able to get through this one, though. No mistakes, no opportunities for great players like Kron to get back in. They are headed towards his site, though.
They are. Know what Chronicle's capable of, the experience, the tenure. The cabinet is filled to the brim. Might have a score to settle as well with some of these players. We'll see it, holding it, slide off, angle towards the back here. Has called for help. It's Profek going to be joining him, but still just 2v5. How do they handle it? The Thorn's going to be Did it early here, the nade sailing up towards and over towards the top. Kron only just the one before the trade is there, but Profit, there it is immediately. Anson Yappy! Right from behind. Sound cues and the pressure made. Nobody was turning to face him. It's a mad dash now from Cristali. 20 seconds left. Contemplating where the hell do you go? The trail points it out. He's on 70 HP. Another tap. Yampy holding his nerve. Over towards the top though with the season. He knows that his plan is not being committed now. He sees it all. Pressure's on. Cristali sticking. Gets the plant down, but he doesn't know where Yampy is. It's a guessing game. And how the hell did Vitality win it?
2 rounds now, Yampy has delivered for them on the C site by just rushing his opponent with a light weapon. He steals it away from Cristali,
30 seconds left.
who's got a small smile on his face as he watches Lotus slip away. 11 HP. And that's a 3v5. They got themselves in such excellent positions to shut that down. How is Yampy ready at the B door
don't know.
as the C hit comes through? Like, they understood exactly what was going on there.
Timing could not have been more perfect.
But have to convert rounds like that if they have a chance of getting past Vitality.
Find you.
Money's not here, but this is last real chance to survive in this map. Vitality just looking for the finishing moment really here on Lotus.
Yeah, 4 sheriffs.
Bits and pieces of spam, the bullets just raining down. How the hell is there no damage being done here?
Absolutely 0 bullets hitting Yenerjay.
Somehow avoiding all of it here.
Neo.
Seeing full armor across the board, scared of the prospect of that outlaw, but now this could get messy. Yampy caught again, brilliant away here. Chronicle with a chance to really deliver. There it is, bullet straight to the dome. Potentially that flash is excellency. Can't quite escape, but surely he's done the damage. Cristali, worldy of a shot. Sheriff in his hand.
They don't know about Durka.
Makes it sing. Durka up onto the flank. This could be everything. Unaccounted for in his position, and the Valor's just poking out. Damage done. 10 HP, the nade sailing down, and it's going to be Profit playing off those sound cues. Cristali's caught in the corner. The damage more than done there. Round 1 out, Vitality locking up their map pick.
They had played so many matches, more than anyone else. So you know those boys must be reeling. But you gotta push a little bit more if you want to make it to that top 4.
It's been a month since Team Vitality have played this map, and we already see a change in the composition. Previously it was Durka on the Neon. He changes over to the Jet on this one. An Icon on that Agent. And this game for me is a clash between the new and the old. It's Durka on his iconic Agent on a map he's always been excellent at against a FUT team that is so young, that is so hungry, and have one of the best up-and-comers in SOP on that role. We need to see so much more from him, so much more from Zeus in this map if they want to stay alive in this competition.
I'm really happy to see this pivot over from the Neon to the Jet. I think that this suits Durka perfectly, especially when we consider the sniper usage that we're expecting, especially starting on this defense, how they're going to fight for those extremities. I think as well, we need to bear in mind, this was a map that Vitality didn't really like playing in EMEA. They didn't really show it. They banned it in that grand final when they had the double map ban advantage. In FUT, the other day came out swinging on this map, showed how great it was for them. I'm looking at Zeus on the Sage. That was a highlight for me in being able to set SOP up into these great deep angles on the Outlaw in those positions.
Yeah, I'm looking for Vitality's answers to mid-control on this defensive side. I think FUT did a great job of playing into a lot of splits against G2, using the wall to facilitate those ideas. I think Durka's off is going to be a big win condition for them in this first half.
FUT Esports are going to have to dig deep, folks, if they want to take this to map 3, but we have seen them do that time and time again. Does Vitality, though, shut the dream down? Let's send it back over to your casters, Brennan Sideshow, for the call.
Exactly right here. Ascent coming up. Best opportunity for FUT to see if they can correct that previous map, take it all the way to split. For both of these teams, there's parity in terms of the goals that they're reaching for. Obviously, trophies at the back of their minds, but a chance for both of these teams, I think, to as well reach even higher peaks than they have in the past. As an org, as players themselves, we look towards Ascent here. FUT, they've got to put their best foot forward now. An opportunity here to see if they can even up the series, take it all the way.
One of these EMEA teams will advance, but they have to cannibalize each other in the regional matchup. There's only space for one of them in that top 4, and I love the comparison between the 2 Jets that we're getting here. It is the old against the new.
Yeah.
The legacy Jet of Durka, who's been here from the very beginning, versus Sop, a player that was more known for the Neon, to be honest, who's come out at Masters London and just looked incredible.
We're about to be treated to one hell of a clash here. Prop's already got that util ready. The smoke's going to be laid down. Paranoia safe for now. Thorns to stunt this one, but FUT are not messing around. That's a deep dash off the back of it. Paranoia, but that's going to be a connection from the recon. He's going to be revealed into the corner. The Shakhtar clears him out. Sop almost going down in the process with a heal in the back pocket. Deep cage gives Durka a window of opportunity. Dashes back to the side, though. He's going to be surviving for now. Almost taken down, Sop.
Planted.
The first clash between those jets ended up being a stalemate. Durka's taken a bunch of chip damage, though.
Both sides. Sop also weak as anything, but a post plant down now, and a flank starting to activate. Vitality putting pressure now on multiple fronts here. It's going to be cleared up. A sociable doesn't really want to contest or tangle with it. Durka!
Oh,
what is that? Steps down, straight to the double Cristali! It's just pinpointed.
That's illegal.
Minimap pressure off of everything the rest of his team's seen, and now it's all FUT. Absolutely corralled into a corner. They got nowhere to run, they got nowhere to hide. Pissed around for Vitality.
I'm sorry, what on earth has Durka just done with those 2 kills? The first one is disgusting, the second one is just... Oh. How on earth has he got both of those? Sociable should have been a really difficult player to get through. 2 players on the flank, Sociable's job is to try to delay them. Hope that the rest of his team can fight. Ruinous for FUT in the pistol. And Durka's showing you why he's so great. I mean, the way that he's challenging, backing off, refighting. The timing of how he fights is so good on defense.
The rest of his team's pressure that they create. Keep going on about it, but just for his own play, you get to see the tenure and experience made manifest.
Oh, there's a great reason why we had high expectations for the Vitality team.
Yeah.
Because of what these players have done before.
But looking to see if they can explode out and catch a player unaware here. Ghost in hand is not the right gun for the job. Zusu ends up taking him out. Not really a weapon to reclaim, but Chronicle's already inserted himself in through main, and Durka looking to see if he can plug up the gaps. But that outlaw in hand has to commit to it, and there it is. Chronicle hopefully playing again of the sound cues, the pressure that's created from the rest of them, and Sayonara happy to plug up the gaps.
This 1-2 punch of Durka Kron has been a menace here early on. They're the 2 players you're looking for in Vitality, the big names, the ones who know what it is to win. This is a region that's been starved of trophies for so long.
Yeah.
Haven't lifted a trophy since 2023. No Fnatic even at this event, but we do have Durka and we do have Kron. Wearing a different jersey this time.
Change of the tide. Hopes and dreams on EMEA for one of these squads will be dashed at the end of this.
Pressure looking to push out through Gelato here.
Yeah. Shakhtar, it's going to be missing a trip.
This is off the one-way timing being dropped, perhaps?
Yeah, not too sure. Sociable, he's just got knife out right now.
There it goes.
Here, Dissipation has a flash up towards the top, updraft. It's a doubled up play. Cristali disengages, wants nothing to do with it. Now making moves over towards the other side of the map, but that wall's going to be causing problems again. Slow off, might be finding a mark there. Outlaw shots ringing out. Sop left hands are just 10 HP. There's no heal inside for him, and he's blind as anything. Yampi, raw spam.
Standing ahead.
As soon as he hears the switch being hit, big reveal there from the dart too. There is danger here for FUT. They are crumbling, but they got to try and punch a hole straight through it anyway. Yampi! He's not done, not by any margin.
Absolute domination from FUT's setup. The value that they got from the light weaponry was sublime. Durka hits a 140, Yampi chips it down, and that's before he gets a wallbang kill, before he's even used the recon. But he barely aims there, doesn't he? Just spamming it in.
Scattering the shots, hoping that he can pick one up.
We look lost, we look lost. We look lost.
Mad frustration.
No break on the recon dart. That's got to be incredibly frustrating. But also no bait on that Vice wall. Just popping in, getting scrambled by the Gelato push.
There's that question about inexperience. Might be rearing its head once more. We're talking about it. FUT. They do crumble when the pressure's upon them. They've never been able to best Vitality since 2025.
Vitality have already taken down EMEA #1 seed. They got their revenge game. This was supposed to be FUT's. They should be coming into this with fire in their belly, wanting to get one up over the team that's constantly held them down. That's a nice shot.
Sharp, but not enough for the kill. The wall just saving Yampy there.
Split through mid from FUT. Vitality giving them a little bit of that space after Durka peaked early on.
Just ready for it though. Turk's watching one avenue. Look at it, locking down a main, and there's Profit. Your time to shine! Steps right up to it, into the spotlight, and he delivers. Yet a Jay. See if he can do anything at all. A bit of damage. It's a weapon picked up, but the spike is firmly out of reach now.
Yeah, it's a mild overheat, and also Profit is... Okay, for a moment there, Profit was the only player, but I think Sayonara spotted him, trapped him.
Yeah, paranoia, it's good for it. Level of patience, I'm surprised that Powell's interviewing the coach, saying that he needed more discipline from Vitality. It was too sloppy for his liking, but apparently Vitality are doing their best to really pump the brakes. Biding their time, wait for the appropriate util to get used, and then swinging and playing off of it.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well, actually. It was more negative than I was expecting. There were some sloppy moments where things came down to clutches, but there were fewer than in the previous times that these teams have matched up. Actually, Vitality have been pretty well controlled. I think some of the tension might perhaps be getting to even the coaches.
We need to see a big step up here from FUT. Anything to turn this around. Down by 4 rounds. Guns in their hands. They're biding their time for now, waiting out for the pressure.
Zeus can try to play for the ult over towards A. That'll give them options, ideas to play towards. But Sociable's got to come up with some kind of game plan to crack this difficult defense.
It's posturing on either side right now. Now hard committal, FUT. Feeling quite tepid in their approach. At some point as we reach that minute mark, we'll have to gear up into something.
Oh, they're backing off and going over towards B. This bait and switch setup with Durka and Sayonara could be brutal if they do tread into B main.
Cam already broken earlier here. We're going to take a listen in to see if FUT can deal with it.
Böyle attım. Yakına gel, pikle buraya. Drone'un var mı? Drone var. Tamam bekle. Gardına smoke vereceğim. Aç. Yakın solda yok. Corner'de. Beyine smoke attı. Side'da 2. Ulti atacağım ona. Bir yeşil. Bekliyor kanka full. Vuramadım. Yürüyorum buraya.
30 seconds left.
Gir de smoke bitecek önümdeki. Kill deneyeceğim. Yürüyebilirsin. Yürüyebiliyorsan yürü.
It's a comedy of errors from FUT there. That's diabolical.
It's all gone wrong.
They lose Sop inside of the ultimate, and Zeus was the player with the res. He died to a headshot.
All gone wrong. There's only 14 seconds left. There's no, where are you going with the spike right now?
No time.
10 seconds
left.
Where's the avenue? They've scrambled themselves completely.
They don't know where do we even go here. You have no choice but to save. This is FUT that are just losing their head at this point.
That round is absolutely diabolical. What a moment for us to have jumped into the comms. Sop slowed down on the entry, 0-0 and 5. Yeah. Killed by his own Hunter's Fury, and then the player that could have raised him might have been able to keep up even a shred of the momentum through trade.
It's so slow. Lethargic by FUT.
Instantly.
Yeah.
There are still 2 players on FUT, 5 rounds in without a kill to their name. The coaches have got to take a moment. I mean, is it going to be nerves? Is it going to be just trying to get them to play more like themselves? They are trying to have a slower approach to this. They're prodding, they're looking for utility. It's difficult to deal with. You've got Durka going to be aggressive with the op. Sayonara could be flash peeking. Lots of different trap setups to run with the Phoenix in the comp.
Yep.
And you also have to default and deal with the Vice util somewhere.
It's a lot to handle.
Ascent is always going to be hard when you're on the attack side, but they do look lost. Just to take Vitality's coaching staff's, FUT's coaching staff's own words about what they were saying about their team. They do look lost.
They got to turn around. They got to pick up the hopes and dreams here. Looking towards that Coinbase win con, but that's going to be it. The morale needs to be there. Some urgencies from FUT, some belief in themselves that they can do it. Because they're getting shut out here.
I think the Coinbase win condition is going to be mental. It's going to be the coaches instilling some level of energy back into the team.
Something.
They don't look like they believe that they can win right now. They don't look like they think that they are going to come out on top in these skirmishes. It's constantly backpedaling and fumbling.
Yeah, reminiscent of FUT. Highest positions they've been able to reach in the past, that 5th, 6th position. They got to pick it up here, otherwise that's what they're going to be staring at once more. A rinse and repeat of the past. But there is so much to deal with. Like you said, Durka's operator, one step to get around. A trap play though, hold on, Sayonara. Slide off angle, Durka, he got a dash primed. He really does wait it out, take his time with a shot here to Cloudburst. This is engaging. Flick to the side, there is that dash to disengage.
What a dodge from Sop.
Barely out of dodge.
They've got things into a 4v4. Unfortunately, the play with the res has died again.
Doesn't get any easier.
This is the ultimate that's supposed to create those advantages from even situations.
Vitality is so fluid right now, moving around the map.
And this is a crazy spot.
Poking over towards the B main angle, Durka just silently jump hopping. He's hoping that they'll be over towards that cat side, but there's 3 players right in front of him. Are they aware of it? Sidearm pulls out, it's a good trade. Cristali, he's straight on it, hot on his heels. Steel Garden, supposed to offload here. As catching these players caught into the corner, 45 seconds left.
They're so worried that they were going to get peeked from Cat there. They're scared, tucked into close mid.
They're cowering at this point.
And giving Profek all of this space on A means that Yampi and Kron can double up B. It's really likely that the spike is headed B, but actually instead,
30 seconds left.
Looking to go through every piece of Vice utility with 30 seconds.
2 thorns, there's a wall. Haven't defaulted towards it to break it. What the hell can they even do? Shocktar takes out 1 step, but it's at least 2 players past it. You've got a lot to clear here with only 15 seconds left, and Profik, he's still got that main control here, spotted out. But all he's got to do is buy time for the rest of the team. Be a nuisance, a thorn in their side. Plant will have to go down here. Cristali gets the committal. There's no actual pushback from the other side of things. Vitality are gearing up for the retake 3v3, but a post-plant positioning, a lot to account for. Deep Drone hunting out, they just got the signs of life. They know where Profik is, still up towards heaven. It's Chronicle. Rapid now onto the approach, just trying to see if there's any noise being made that he can play off of.
Recon wasted.
Let's see how this one goes. Foot feeling pressured now as the door opens up wide. The counter spam. Sociable just gears up towards it. The Tinker's not enough to claim that kill. It's a 2v1. Profik position here. Essential still, but time ticking away. What is that? 1v1 now. Profik hunting, gearing up for it, but the time ticking again. Smoke covers it up. The circle shrinking. He's got to stick this all the way. There's no real second chance. And oh my!
What's the time?
Time! Oh! Barely one out. And it took everything from Foot.
That's Profik's first death. Almost stole it away right from underneath them. That round comes out of attack timeout. I gotta be honest with you, I was worried the entire time that Foot were gonna let it slip away. If they hadn't shock darted the first thorns a tree, the whole round could have been over.
It would have been cooked.
Thankfully, Cristali's got that presence of mind. And a big clutch. They needed rounds on the board. This half is obviously still recoverable. There's so many rounds left to play. It's just been tough so far.
Gearing up. Disrespect shown over towards that A main angle. Cloudburst still going to be laid down on either side. Deep dash. Forward stop though. He's going to be blinded up here and he needs some help. Already in position. Accounted for. It's lovely with the movement. Makes it awkward here for Profik and he can't stand up to it.
Back-to-back entries from Sop in these rounds.
Starting to come alive in the final few moments. Right when it was needed. That Shocktar just cancels out the drone. Unfortunate timing. The Vitality not done yet, but it's blunders across the board. Util blinding up absolutely everyone. Bit of spam. Straight through the floorboards. Cristali's going to be taken out. Res those there. They need to play for the rest of this now. Hunter's Fury. Soft forwards, but you burn to a crisp. The wall just cooking them alive here. This is carnage and chaos. But trying to thrive in the midst of all of it here. But that controlled, tempering aggression. Vitality taking a sweet time now. Blade Storms in the hands of Durka. He's already leading the charge forward on Batch Turban. I know where the last few players remain. He goes down in a random spam. Knife fake them away. Sociable. How the hell have you gone away with it?
That's unbelievable scenes. Chaos, 2 players trapped in hell. And the knife comes out, stabbing away in the dark. How have they managed to recover this? Vitality knew where they were.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Slashing away at his former teammate, his old IGL, and comes out on top. A little bit of relief, a little bit of tension dissolved there. 2 nice rounds though, back-to-back from Foot, or at least 2 successful rounds. The first one, definitely down to the wire. Even that one, they had to recover from being down players. But Sopper's landed them entries to make the rounds winnable to begin with, and they have ideas about how they want to play.
He's only got 2 kills for now, but like you mentioned, they've been pivotal, essentially. Essential rounds where he's entried in and enabled Foot to at least get 2 on the board.
Vitality going to take attack timeout here, but frankly, I think the way that they're playing is working. They might want to adjust something based on that A exec. Coinbase win condition for them might be to try to shut down the A-pop. They've been using Profex positioning over towards Jenny time after time here and relying on his paranoia. But with the way that Sop plays, you know, that dash towards Jenny, hiding inside the Cloudburst, he's not really under that much pressure even when he gets blinded. So I could see them wanting to change things up, and they are going to move Kron over towards the A site.
Would have been pressured so much despite the win. No players really surviving, so the economy is just a little bit all over the place. Sop will have the knives to play with, but half armor gives opportunities for Durka to thrive. He's not going to be watching for this one, though. He's in the opposite area. This is very fast. Up the gut straight away, just trying to put the pinch on to these anchoring players, but a TP reinforcements arriving towards the top, and there it is with the updraft. Hold on, Yampi's life is going to be claimed, but still with a reveal, and the off-angle not expected. Sayonara is doing his best now. Paranoia forwards, but there's that activation up towards mid. Yet a J. He's found Durka on the rotate, and calling for the pivot back once more.
Good cancel.
Nora Theft also going to be revealing a couple of these player positions. Chronicle trying to bait and fake like he was, over-rotating. Altered their own. What is this from Sociable? It's going to be surely meeting. Yeah.
When he gets
not committing!
What? Because he doesn't want to cancel it and just be right in front of Sayonara.
Ridiculous. 2v3, and now make it a 1v3.
Oh, the FUT coaches are not going to be happy about this round.
Scrambling. The tension in the air with his team, you can tell. You could cut it with a knife. The way that FUT are playing, decision making, it's all over the place.
It's been such a great run for them here at London. But it feels like they're losing their heads a bit in this one. The last two matches against Vitality, they've all gone to 3. They've all been decided in incredibly close moments. This fast B-pop, not a bad idea, and the decision to cancel is fine. But then each individual player makes such bizarre decisions. I mean, look at that. Yampi can't believe it. Just landed in his lap. I think this is where you're seeing the experience difference between them. When they're playing domestically or where they're playing in a Swiss stage, FUT are keeping up with Vitality. The bright lights are not shining too far in their face. Here, they're crumbling.
The pressure getting way too much. The money's low and around like this for FUT. Vitality going for an aggro play, mixing it up entirely here. Overwhelmed though in terms of the presence, but still getting one troubles. Does give away a gun if they can be reclaimed. All lowered and broken. Profek! My God, it's disgusting work. Guardian in hand, Yedajay looking to see if he can even out the odds. A dash towards the side, updraft, barely alive. Durka eventually finalized, and there it is. Trade though. Bought enough time for Chronicle to just come running and save it.
That smoke from Sociable is supposed to let FUT get the weapon, threaten like they could be going out into A, and Profit just gets on an angle above it and punishes them so hard. Look at these angles. Sociable is greeding for that gun. Profex stepped up enormously too. He's had mats where he just comes alive. 11-3 right now.
This entire tournament has been having insane games all throughout. Matching pound to pound with some of the most experienced players in the game on his team.
It's not enough for Vitality to just have Durka and Chronicle playing well. Sayonara has been amazing too.
Here it is, an attempt at a punish on the deep drone, Yedajay. Caught with it though, and there's that mid-fight. Again shut down. Vitality seemingly one step ahead.
Really nice flash for the refight, but good trade as well to make it possibly winnable. What is this?
What is that? Barely out now. It's a cloud burst, drops down at his feet. Peels all the way back, FUT being scrambled, put into a blender.
Crostali did not want that fight, he had the spike alone.
This angle by Yampi surely unaccounted for. He's going exploring. Hold up, what's going on here? Go for the clearance. Trade there with a swing, but it is tepid, and Profix right there to defend. Gearing his players up. Shorty in one hand, wide swing to the other.
These are the kind of plays you make when you know the other team is terrified of you.
Yeah. The fear is palpable. Vitality experience enough that they can sense it. Take full advantage of it. They're taking liberties in this game.
I went through his legs.
Really did. Lucky. Crostali not going to have too many more chances, I don't think.
He's had 2 rushes with death in this round from Durka.
Left.
The man with 9 lives. He's going to need to expend a few more of them, though, if he wants to be able to win this round. FUT needs some kind of miracle moments to come out from someone. From who?
Anyone at all. Profik. Trying Position here. Krasali, none the wiser. 8-2 Vitality. I feel like I'm underselling it if I say that they're running away with it, but they really are.
You expect defense sides on this map to be dominant, but a lot of the rounds are they're just over immediately. Or at least Vitality get up to such an advantage. You just can't see the way through for FUT.
Don't hunt. Low money as well for us. No point.
Still raiding people in.
Final 2 rounds of the half. If they could recover it here in an 8-4, I think FUT would be dancing in the streets afterwards.
They would be, mate.
That would be a fantastic outcome for them.
8-4 half is the best they can hope for here, and they don't really have the weapons at all. Regardless, another deep dash in. Sop is being left to them all. Against the rifle in the hands of Chronicle, he's willing to just slap them down, dismiss them. It's good fundamental gameplay, just really trying to gear up, and they are completely lined up now. Sayonara, just spray transfer all the way down into main, and these players revealed, crunched into mulch. 9 rounds now for Vitality. And looking towards that last round and a half to see if they can put a proper cap on it.
FUT coming in, expecting this to be a revenge game. Vitality decided to be more dominant than they have been any time that FUT have played against them. This is the Vitality that turned up against Heretics 2. Something has changed between those playoffs in EMEA here to London. Vitality have leveled up.
Evolving as a team, looking better and better with each passing game here. Durka forwards being pressured by the Hunter's Fury. Forced to take an unfavored fight. Last hit of that one is going to be doing a decent amount of damage. Chunking him down, but that's a steel gun going to be uploaded already. Poking forwards, Propik! He's having a field day with it. The flash is perfect! It's a good transfer, but Sop is going to be taken down regardless. The running back is going to be bringing him straight back to life. 2v2. FUT. Desperate for every single chance they can get. They've got to hand the spike over. Zeus will have a res online with this one, but like Ampy. We're talking a big game all the way through from Chronicle and Durka, but can't forget about this guy. Experience reigning. Been in many a game now. Did they expect it at all? They're watching for it, potentially hearing the sound cues. Doubled up side by side, waiting for the main pressure. Backs just poking out. Yampy's hoping and hunting for that early kill, a bit of spam from that shock top pressure, but here it goes, shot accuracy, Sop, straight on it, and accounted for it. The Whirlwind! Sayonara! Damage! Oh! How the hell do they keep doing it?
That's incredible. The layers to that, the way that Yampy makes it feel like it's only him on the flank. Pure bait from Sayonara, and delivers a 3K dunk at the end. How vigilant FUT were for the flank, and then they immediately turned their attention away. 3 kills, and EMEA's rookie goes absolutely nuclear.
Unreal stuff. First half from Vitality, it is pure dominance. We're going to hear from Yampy now in his HyperX player moment before they look towards that second half, potentially a finish.
HyperX definitely started super well. They kind of forced us to do mistakes. We were not coordinated at all on the first map, but going into second map, I knew that we need to reset and fast, because if we don't, HyperX are just gonna run us over on the second map also, just like they did on the first map. So I'm super happy that we could reset on time and play together as a team and actually bounce back on the second map.
Heavy emphasis, heavy stack in middle. Divide is ahead of this by a long way. Yampy looking vulnerable, but gets a gun out in time. Forsaken next to challenge, turns around, sprays there, but Vitality stand. Yampy dampens all of that aggression.
FUT playstyle is a lot of aggressiveness and a lot of unpredictability. The player that stands out the most is Sociable. I watch all of their voice-com videos, and the way he's leading the team, even though like Sociable stats are very good, he's even more impactful player than the stats show. A great IGL can lead the team in every situation, and especially in the toughest moments, need to lead by example and need to make calls that the whole team trusts.
Well, Vitality themselves are so damn close. A minimum top 4 finish. They just have to get it over the line here on Ascent. And the right to represent EMEA as the sole representatives painted out in their compatriots' blood.
Vitality, their whole aim is to just live up to the promise of this roster. And this is the first time that we're seeing it. The dominance that they are showcasing across some of the matches in this tournament starts to show you glimmers of who they can be and the trophies that they're looking to hunt. On the other side, I thought FUT had done so well at shrugging off the pressure that came with being the villains. But we need to see more from them now.
First half looking scared and cowed, but Vitality, let's take a listen in.
3, 2, 1. I'm clearing right. Nothing right. Market, close.
No, I don't have smoke.
Okay, carry your CT away, cross. CT, Omen.
Wait, give me bomb.
Give me bomb. CT, Omen, come hold.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Guys, let's go. I can go.
I'm picking CT with you.
I'll just plant here, guys.
Careful side. Yeah. No, okay, it shouldn't be side. I'll clear it anyway, but... No one side. Nothing. Shut the fuck up, you fucking baldy.
By the way, it's planted for you.
All right. That's what it takes, apparently. That's what it takes, apparently.
I mean...
Okay.
Back in on the pistol.
Yep, looking at this one. FUT. Completely wrong direction. Completely lost. 11-2, Vitality. They are running away with it.
I was all ready to just talk about how vocal Sayonara is in these comms check-ins. And comparing his experience to the others.
Oh, very vocal.
One enemy remaining.
That pistol should be a death knell for FUT. They're going to force up 4 stingers. Not even really the weaponry that you want on the defense side of Ascent.
Nope.
They're going to have to adjust their setups just to try to create these short-range fights. Vitality, this is a red carpet.
Yeah.
Being rolled out right now, even though they're on the attack side, on their opponent's map pick, on the most defense-sided map we have.
Loose swing. Drone needs to be dealt with, but he's already been pushed off the wall, and you're right, Vitality. This is a red carpet being rolled out for this squad. Set their sights on trophies when they were forming this roster. They haven't been able to live up to it, but we're going to change the history books. This tournament, at least, going the right way about it.
Looking for a date against Leviathan.
Yeah.
And Sayonara up against Neon. That could be an incredible matchup.
Battle of the rookies. Yeah.
Rookie of the Year candidates from each region, I think. We're acting like FUT are out of it.
That's what I mean. I'm not going to try and sell you a bridge. I need a few more rounds before I start talking about them, but they're playing scared.
At the moment, it feels like they think they're out of it too.
Yeah. Seeing this fight to be taken, but already one step ahead. The blind is good. Duggar still claims the kill. Forwards is it a transfer? Sociable. Evens it out. Trying to play off the back of the pressure. Sop is all the way in, but again, that swing for the smoke just unaccounted for. I feel like I've been saying this the entire series long. It's a player advantage here to Vitality. 2v3 now on a retake. Not even the right weapons for the job. Chronicle going to be looking to hold them back at the door. Fadeaway shots and snappy stuff, Durka. Magnetic. Straight to the dome of Zeus.
He's been a monster today. Durka has been absolutely monstrous.
30 seconds left.
I think it would have been fair to come into this game and you could have had a take. Oh, I actually think that Sop's been performing better. I think Sop's going to bring it to Durka. I think that new rookie energy is going to overpower the legacy player. I wouldn't have said you were stupid for that, but man, Durka is dominating. And he always turns up to global games.
Scanning ahead.
One round is all they need at this point. Vitality! With every peak, with every bit of pressure that's placed on the shoulders of FUT, they keep opening up even more mistakes. You can see it in the way that they're playing. It's wide swings, not set up at all. It's death from 1,000 cuts. Vitality perfectly happy to dish this one out. Crystalli doing his best. It's 3 quick kills, but immediately evened out. Blade Storm in the hands of Durka. Reclamation there of the spike. Yet a Jado, just 3 HP, and surely can't get it done. Full speed ahead here for Vitality, but a top 4 in their sights minimum. Jay, Forcer just walks straight into them. 13-2. Goes without saying, this was absolutely unreal. And the experience difference of these squads made manifest as Vitality looked to go even further in the lowers.
EMEA versus EMEA, a rematch, but Vitality just way better this time. The region hasn't lifted a trophy since 2023, but Fnatic is not here in London. Durka and Chronicle still are. The survivors of this EMEA gauntlet, here to remind everybody what that legacy means. Durka was outrageous. And massive credit to FUT, they had a great run. I've enjoyed watching them. The prep work, what they put together, it was very strong. Great performance. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them in EMEA. But my God, they got gapped today.
Vitality, more than one step ahead. The shooters were hitting. They can relish in the roar of the crowd here as they look to see if they can give it to the next opponent coming up. I believe it's going to be Leviathan, a clash of Americas and EMEA.
A top four represented by every region. Haven't had that since 2025 Toronto.